Welcome back, Guardians, to another weapon guide. Today we're gonna take a look at one of the raid weapons from Deepstone Crypt. And this time we're gonna take a look at the shotgun, the Heritage. But before we start diving into the Heritage, I would just like to remind you that subscribing to the channel and liking the video is a great way to support the channel itself. It's also a great way to stay up to date with all the latest uploads. As long as you hit that little notification bell, you're never gonna miss a new upload that's posted here daily on every weekday. And with that being said, let's dive into the Heritage. So the Heritage is a precision frame shotgun, which I already mentioned you can get from the Deepstone Crypt raid. And after your initial drop with this shotgun in the raid, you can get it from the end reward chest for 20 spoils of conquest with every subsequent Deepstone Crypt run that you do. And as with all precision frame shotguns, it's a slug shoddy, meaning it's very accurized, it has high amount of damage, and it's really good for boss DPS and dealing high damage quickly. As a matter of fact, most tactics right now for killing Taniks the Abomination, that is the Deepstone Crypt final boss, is using 2 precision slug shotguns and a heavy grenade launcher, meaning with this combo you're going to be able to dish out a lot of damage. So let's take a look at the weapon stats, and even before we start, I'm gonna tell you I'm not gonna ask you to focus on stability because it's a slug shotgun. What do you need stability for? Even if it recoils heavily, you still have plenty of time to readjust your aim. So I mean, stability would be a wasted stat, especially on PC. I get that on console recoil is heavier, but I still believe that you're gonna have time to readjust your aim and hit your shots no matter if you have high or low stability. So we're going to focus on range and handling for this bad boy. And that goes for both PvE and PvP. So let's take a look at the weapon stats before we go into the perks. To start off with, the impact is really high at 70, range at 71, stability at 49, handling at 73, and reload speed at 50. The weapon fires 65 rounds per minute and can hold a total of 6 rounds in the magazine. And due to its nature and having high amount of range, it has a high aim assist clocking in at 68. The zoom is also really low, clocking in at 12. And with that being said, let's take a look at the different barrels. To start off with the barrel, I would go with corkscrew rifling. This is because it's the only barrel that gives you both range, handling, and it also gives you a little added bonus of stability. So overall, for both PvE and PvP, I think you're gonna do well with corkscrew rifling. If you want to max out even more range, then you can go with hammerforged rifling instead. Or if you want more handling, you can go with fluted barrel. But in general, I think for an all-around shoddy, corkscrew rifling is the way to go. For the second tier, I would actually argue that you're gonna go with accurized rounds so you get even more range. You could arguably go for assault mag instead, since it gives you a faster fire rate, but it also gives you more stability that isn't really that interesting to have. But in general, if you get something with assault mag, it's good. You don't have to throw it away because you didn't get accurized rounds, rather just keep it and try it out and see if you like it. So for the third tier, there's actually 2 choices. I like them both really much. You could either go for auto-loading holster, so you can get that combo where you fire off all 6 rounds, you swap into another weapon, you fire off those rounds, and then you swap back to the shotgun. Or you could go with reconstruction. Reconstruction slowly reloads the weapon over time, and it reloads it up to the double capacity, meaning you can have 12 rounds in the magazine. And this doesn't only reload your weapon when it's stowed, it actually reloads it both when it's drawn and when it's stowed. So this could also be of potential value. So auto-loading holster or reconstruction would be my 2 choices for this shotgun. For PvP, however, there is one uncrowned king, and that is slide shot. Slide shot just makes your life so much easier in PvP since it boosts both your stability and range when you slide towards targets with this shotgun. And for the fourth and final tier, this can actually roll pretty okay at best. For PvE, if you're gonna use it for a lot of ad killing, then THRESH could be really good since it gives you super on kill. Otherwise, I would highly go with recombination. Recombination makes it so your next shot deals a lot more damage after an elemental final blow. And this is for any elemental final blow. So basically, kill enemies with your elemental weapon and then swap it to the shotgun for a boosted amount of damage for your initial shot. For PvP, since we're using slide shot, I would highly recommend that snapshot sights is the way to go, since you can quickly ADS and aim towards the head a lot faster while sliding. And that's roughly all there is to it. I really love this shotgun. It looks cool, it feels great, and it's definitely one of those shotguns I'll keep using for the rest of this expansion. I'm just a little bit sad that we're only getting slug shotties for this expansion and this season, but hopefully we're gonna start seeing some different frames later on as the year goes on. And with that being said, I want to ask you Guardians a question. What do you think about the Heritage? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, if you did enjoy the video, then liking the video and subscribing to the channel is a great way to stay up to date on all the latest uploads. It's also a great way to support the channel itself. And with that being said, I want to wish you the very best of your day. This is TCSpectre, signing off.